This is one of my favorite feuds I've come across on my channel, and this one dates back to December 28th, 2012, when Dave Mustaine of Megadeth unexpectedly took to the band's Facebook page and stated that he intended on getting the band's tour manager a gift card to Men's Warehouse for Christmas. Mustaine had visited a location in Salt Lake City before the holidays and was told that the gift card would show up to his tour manager's house within 2 days, but 9 days later, it still hadn't shown up yet. If you guys don't remember Men's Warehouse, they've been around since the 70s, and you've probably seen a lot of their commercials which feature the CEO of the company, like this one.
Wherever he looks. Because what men want, well, that's complicated. But what they need, now that we know something about.
Happy holidays from the Men's Warehouse.
You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Mustaine would take to the band's Facebook page and write the following. A few days before Christmas, I purchased a gift certificate from Men's Warehouse in Salt Lake City, Utah, as a gift for our awesome tour manager. You know, the Men's Warehouse, the old geezer with the voice that sounds like he's chain smoked since he was a fetus, the one that espouses, I absolutely guarantee it, you're gonna like the way you look, or some manure like that, right, he'd say? It turns out that they decided to hold my order, otherwise called by them as pending, and told no one. For almost 9 days now, I've been waiting for the delivery of this gift certificate, and I wouldn't say anything because it is the holidays, but these salesmen promised that they would guarantee a 2-day delivery of the certificate. It seems they throw the word guarantee around quite a lot. Mustaine would add that when he asked the store what they planned on doing to fix the situation, they didn't offer any solutions, further infuriating him. Mustaine would suggest to his fans that they take their business elsewhere. A staff member from Men's Warehouse would respond to Mustaine's post writing, "Dave, thanks for reaching out to us on Facebook. We apologize for the delay in receiving your gift card and agree that the delay is unacceptable." Each night on Anderson Cooper's CNN show, Anderson Cooper 360, he ends the program with a segment called The Ridiculous, which sees him highlight some trivial bit of news or pop culture.
There's no doubt about it. Dave Mustaine is as rockin' as they come, and now he is directing his Take No Prisoners heavy metal energy at a Men's Warehouse in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's right, the suit store. It seems that Mr. Mustaine bought a gift certificate for his tour manager, but alas, it did not arrive in time for Christmas. Can I just take a moment and point out that we are all old? I mean, seriously, you know you are old when one of the founding members of Metallica is upset about a customer service issue with a Men's Warehouse in Salt Lake City. Need I remind you, this is the same person who is responsible for such Megadeth hits as Sweating Bullets. Fast forward a few years, and now he is writing this, and I quote, "You may not wear a suit for your job or for an event or occasion, but if you do, I would strongly recommend you wear someone else's suits. I, for one, will never set foot in a Men's Warehouse, even for shelter from a blizzard. I absolutely guarantee it." Now, keep in mind, this is on the Megadeth Facebook page. Men's Warehouse responded in the comments section and also tweeted him an apology. We actually emailed the company for a statement. They did not respond.
Dave Mustaine would respond to the segment on CNN, claiming that he had no issue being poked fun at, writing on Twitter, "It's okay that Anderson Cooper tried to make fun of me on his Ridiculous. I always thought he was a class newsman and I love his show." In June of 2013, Megadeth would release their 14th studio album, Super Collider, and as part of the promotion for the record, Dave Mustaine would team up with Funny or Die to do a spoof of a Men's Warehouse commercial titled Megadeth Warehouse. It would even feature an appearance by Kenny G, but unfortunately it seems like the video has been removed from the internet. It's not on Funny or Die's website, it's not on YouTube, it's not on any other video sites, so unfortunately I couldn't include it in this video. According to Noise Creep, who summarized the spoof, they would write, and I quote, "In this clip, Mustaine is a featured spokesman, detailing the story of Keith, who is not only freaked out about what to wear, but also needs a metal album to psych him up for his big interview. A trip to the record store uncovers Megadeth's Super Collider album. As Mustaine narrates, this is the Megadeth that guys like Keith know and love. Once Keith heard Super Collider, he kicked ass." The other tie into the past headline-making story is a guest spot by saxman Kenny G. The clip finds the two contentiously baiting each other, but in real life, Mustaine has admitted that he thinks Kenny G shreds. That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like button and subscribe. We'll see you again in Rock and Roll True Stories. Take care.